Kitec is a unique pipe made from an aluminium tube laminated between two layers of plastic that is manufactured and tested to stringent standards and test protocols. This pipe is supplied with fittings and accessories that make up a working system. These products are available across India through network of marketing associates. PEAL-PE PR pipe is manufactured to IS 15450-2004 specifications. This product is black in color on the outer layer and natural in color in inner layer. Size range is 14 mm external diameter to 50 mm external diameter. PEAL-PE-PL pipe is manufactured to internal specifications. This product is black in color on the outer layer with continuous blue line and natural in color in inner layer. The size range is 16 mm external diameter to 110 mm external diameter. PEX is made from cross-linked polyethylene XLPE. This product is black in color on the outer layer with continuous red line and orange color in inner layer. The size range is 16 mm external diameter to 110 mm external diameter. Operating duty conditions for the different pipes are: PR pipes can be safely used up to 6 kg per centimeter squared. Pressure at 80 degrees Celsius operating temperature. PL pipes can be safely used up to 6 kg per centimeter square pressure at 65 degrees Celsius operating temperature. And PEX pipes can be used up to 5 kg per centimeter square pressure at 95 degrees Celsius operating temperature. Kitec composite pipe system has many distinctive features and offers various benefits. Supplied in coils, bends by hand and stays in shape. Metal core protected by corrosion-resistant plastic. Aluminum core creates impermeable layer to ground source contaminants and oxygen diffusion. No expensive tools required for fitting assembly. Low expansion, contraction rate, 10% of plastic pipes. Fitting system readily adapts Kitec to other piping systems. Flame spread ratings 5 and smoke development classification 5 meet most building code requirements. Quiet, eliminates water hammer. Flow rates are better than new metallic pipes. Kitec bends on a tight radius, 5 times ODF pipe. Cost effective. Can be pressure tested immediately. Kitec is as flexible in all seasons for all 12 months of the year in all locations. Lightweight, 100 meters of 1216 pipe weighs less than 10 kgs. Smooth inner wall, C equals 150. Can be used to velocities up to 3 meters per second maximum. Kitec can be connected directly to the water heater, subject to local codes. Kitec pipes can be used for a variety of applications. Plumbing, hot and cold, for diesel, petrol, kerosene, air conditioning, fuel oil lines, solar heating, cable conduits, submersible pump piping, compressed air systems, jet pump piping, natural gas distribution, refrigerant systems, food chemical processing, radiator central heating, vacuum systems, underfloor heating, and insecticide spraying. In India, Kitec pipes and fittings are approved by following organizations: Office of the Director, Quality Assurance, DGS&D, Government of India, Mumbai. Public Works Department, various state governments. Public Health Engineering Departments, various state governments. Department of Atomic Energy, Government of India, Central Purchase Unit, Mumbai. Brihan Mumbai Mahanagarpalika, Mumbai. Central Public Works Department, New Delhi. Deputy Director General of Works, Design. Engineer-in-Chief's Branch, Army Headquarters, New Delhi. Office of the Director, Telecom Projects, Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited, Jodhpur. Office of the Chief Engineer, Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams, Tirupati. Indian Railways. Various dental colleges for compressed air systems. Engineers India Limited, EIL. Let us now look at how easy is the installation of Kitec system. Handling. Kitec pipe is supplied in coils. When laying out Kitec coils, stand the coil upright. Hold down the leading end toward you and roll out the coil. The pipe will lay straight and will not recoil. Tools required. For making a joint, following tools are required. Plastic pipe cutter, Kitec rounding tool, Kitec chamfering tool, adjustable end wrench, suitable bending spring. Fittings. Kitec fittings are available in two materials of construction, DZR brass and specially developed engineering plastic. The fittings are in two different versions, compression fittings and crimp fittings. Both the versions are available in both material of construction and incorporate a double O-ring sealing system. The crimp fittings are available for 1216, 1620 and 2025 size. Compression fittings use a locking nut and split ring. The crimp system uses a time-tested copper crimp ring joining method. Only fittings supplied or approved by Kitec are warranted for use with Kitec pipe. Because of Kitec's unique construction, the inside diameter is different from other metal and plastic products. Jointing process for compression joints up to 4050 pipes. Measure the length of pipe to be installed. Cut the pipe square. A plastic pipe cutter should be used. Ensure that the stainless steel cutting blade being used is in good condition and sharp. Use circular cutter for pipe size about 3240 size. Remove the nut and split ring from the fitting. Push the nut and split ring onto the pipe. Re-round the inside of the pipe by inserting the Kitec rounding tool and rotating it 360 degrees. Chamfering of pipes is essential for fittings. Push the chamfering tool inside the pipe for chamfering. Rotate the tool for proper chamfering. The fitting will then slip easily into the pipe without damaging or displacing the O-rings. Push the fitting onto the pipe from the shoulder of the fitting. If necessary, at this point, the fitting can be rotated on the pipe to facilitate threading onto a valve, T, etc. Turn the nut finger tight, plus one full turn with a wrench. All the brass compression fittings must be tightened fully using spanner of proper size. Note: over-tightening the nut may cause damage to the pipe. If it is necessary to remove the fitting, release the nut, remove the split ring and pull the fitting off the pipe. Before reassembling the joint, inspect the split ring and O-rings and replace them if necessary. Jointing process for crimp joints 1216 to 2025 pipes. Tools required: plastic pipe cutter, Kitec rounding tool, Kitec chamfering tool, Kitec crimp tool, go gauge. Cut the pipe square. A plastic pipe cutter should be used. Ensure that the stainless steel cutting blade is sharp and in good condition. Push the soft copper crimp ring onto the pipe. Re-round the inside of pipe by rotating the rounding tool. Chamfering of pipes is essential for fittings. Push the chamfering tool inside the pipe for chamfering. Rotate the tool for proper chamfering. The fitting will then slip easily into the pipe without damaging or displacing the O-rings. Push the fitting onto the pipe from the shoulder of the fitting. If necessary, at this point, the fitting can be rotated on the pipe to facilitate threading onto a valve, T, etc. Position the crimp ring on the pipe so that the edge touches the fitting body. Center the jaws of the crimping tool around the ring and hold the tool at a right angle to the pipe and fitting. Completely close the jaws of the tool around the ring to properly crimp the fitting. Care should be taken not to twist the tool while crimping or disengaging the crimp tool. Check the crimp diameter of each joint with the GO gauge provided. The gauge should slide over the compressed crimp ring, which ensures a proper joint. Joints that do not pass the gauge test should be cut out. The crimp tool should be checked before doing the next joint. Remake the joint with all the precautions, and if still GO gauge does not slide over the crimp ring, the tool needs to be changed. Lubricate linkages on a regular basis to maximize tool life. Jointing process for compression joints, size 5063 and above. Tools required: plastic pipe circular cutter, Kitec rounding tool, knife for chamfering, Allen key of correct size M8 for Allen bolts. Measure the length of pipe to be installed. Cut the required length of the pipe at right angle using Kitec burr-free circular cutter. Re-round the pipe fully using the Kitec rounding tool. Insert the rounding tool inside the pipe and rotate. Chamfering of pipes is essential for proper joint. Push the fitting insert, which is having O-rings, smoothly inside the pipe. The fitting is pushed inside the pipe till pipe end touches the fitting's shoulder. Ensure that the fitting is inserted fully. The shoulder of the fitting should touch the pipe end. After inserting the inner part of the fitting, both the clamp halves are placed, ensuring proper alignment with the steps provided on the inner part of the fitting clamp. After placing the clamp halves in place, the Allen bolts are tightened fully. It should be ensured that the opposite bolts are tightened alternatively to avoid excessive load on the clamp half. Steps for making saddle joint. Tools required: hole saw cutter, hand drilling machine, Allen key, sharp knife. Range 4050 into ½ inch to 90110 into 1 inch. Mark the location from where the connection is to be taken. Select the required size of hole saw cutter, 29 mm for 4050 and 5063 size, 35 mm for 6375 to 90110 size. Cut the pipe at desired location using hole saw cutter and hand drilling machine. Clean the cutting dust or fines from the pipe. Remove the burrs from the edges of the hole using sharp knife. Fit the rubber grommet in the hole. Ensure the profile of the grommet matches with the hole. Insert the spigot of the top half of the saddle in the grommet. Fit both halves of the saddle using Allen key. It should be ensured that the opposite bolts are tightened alternatively to avoid excessive load on the clamp half.